Good afternoon, guys. Today was one of those days I just didn't feel like turning on the camera, and I really didn't feel like talking, so I apologize for the voiceover, but that's about as good as it gets today. So I just turned the camera on and let it run for like 2 hours, and I have cut out all the unnecessary stuff. So I just cut down a bunch more of that fence, and now I decided I better go feed before it gets too dark, and searching for some hay that is good enough for what is in the breeding pens. I don't want to feed any bad hay. We have some stuff that will feed to the rams that have like some little slugs in them that aren't the best, but we try really hard for anything that is in a pen to make sure that they get the best quality hay. If they're out on pasture, I don't mind feeding them some of the lesser best hay, for lack of a better word, but then they can grub through it and they're getting other stuff too. But I just try anything that is inside, lambing, breeding, they always get the absolute best hay. And then I had a hay bale that had been broken, so I figured I'd just throw that in there and feed it to somebody. It wasn't a whole bale. The wind was making throwing hay a tad bit difficult today. It kept flinging hay back in my face, and I ate more hay than I want to admit today. Rams are next, and they very patiently wait for me. I was having a hard time getting this bale out of the pickup, and it took me a little bit longer than I would like or they would like to get them started feeding. Bruno's group is next. I went into Bruno's pen to check blue butts and was very pleased to find out every single ewe has been covered. Had to double check this one because she hadn't been bred for a long time. So I was super happy. And more hay, this time for everything that is in the barn. And I realized I did not have enough to feed what's in the barn and out in the pen. So I had to bring down hay and hope it wasn't going to hit the pickup. And once again, I am looking for some of the better hay. Moms and lambs next. We put this little triangle up to keep the lambs from destroying the hay, but now we're only hauling a bale at a time, so it was kind of irrelevant. Had to give a little love to my bottle baby, who is still mad because I won't feed him. And while I was pulling the twine off of this, I found this nice piece of wire that got baled up. Isn't that lovely? The things the baler will find that your eyes don't. And I found my little ram lamb. Still not sure if he's a Keystone or a Coors, but I had to give him a little bit of love. Marlin's group and all his ewes are also covered. Buddy's group impatiently waits their hay. Everyone is bred except for Selena. She is the only one he hasn't covered yet. But I don't know if I hit my camera with the flake of hay I threw, but it kind of went wonky, so I did not get any video of feeding these guys. last bales for the group outside, and we are feeding them 5 now. I stuck the camera on the back of the pickup, so just enjoy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.